Hello.
Hello.
How are you today?
Hello.
Good, how are you?
My name is Wyatt. I'm a student physical therapist at the University of St. Augustine.
Hi, I'm Jamie. I'm an occupational therapy student from the University of St. Augustine.
So today we'd like to run some motor and sensory tests on you to see how you're functioning. Is that something that you're interested in?
Related birds can fly. Yes, it is.
Okay.
Okay, and in occupational therapy, we want you to get back to doing the things that you want and need to do. Does that sound okay to you?
Yes, it does.
Okay, thank you. We'll get to it. So can you tell me a few of her symptoms that she's had since the stroke?
Yeah, so I've noticed that she's had problems using her right side. And if I come up to her on her right side to try to talk to her or to get her to do something, I've noticed that I think that she has problems seeing me. And then I guess a couple other things that I noticed were she's not reading the newspaper as much. She used to love doing that. No, she's not doing that anymore. And then also she has had some problems writing. I've noticed that it doesn't really make sense when I ask her a question or she's doing the crossword.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
In assessing our patient, we decided to do gross motor testing first to see how much assistance the patient would need sitting up.
Alright, Beth, so today we're going to perform a gross motor assessment. So we're just going to test kind of your functional motor skills, okay? So first, can you go like this with your arms overhead? Okay. And then if I could have you hold here, don't let me push you down. Hold here, don't let me push you up. And then hold here, don't let me push your shoulder up. Let me pull your arm out. Don't let me push it in. Okay. So on this side, if you could push out into my hand. And push into this hand. Don't let me move your shoulder up. Don't let me pull your arm out. Don't let me push it in. And if you could grab my hand. Squeeze as hard as you can. Okay. So now we'll do lift this hip up, and then push it up towards you. Don't let me pull this leg out. Don't let me push it in. And then relax down. You can push this hip up towards me. Don't let me pull you out. Don't let me push you in. And then if you could bend this leg and lift your butt off the table. Okay. And then the last one we'll do pull up into my hand. Pull up into my hand. And then don't let me push you up. Don't let me push you up. Okay.
Before testing for sensation, we wrote on a piece of paper to instruct our patient to give a thumbs up for sharp pain and a closed fist for dull pain with her unaffected limb.
We're going to do a sensory test now. Do you remember me showing you this paper? Okay. Alright, and I'm going to touch you with the sharp or dull side. Let me know which one you feel. Okay? Okay, great. You got 5 out of 5. Now we're going to do this side. So a visual test right now. I want you to keep your eyes forward and let me know when you can see the tip of my finger. Okay? Yes. Yes. Okay. Switch over. Yes. Yes. Great.
Today I'll just ask you a few questions. You can just respond the best that you can. What is your name?
Blue can fly.
And then what is today's date?
Birds are my favorite.
And where are we right now?
Pens and paper. You can write.
And then last one, what's your favorite color? Okay, Beth, so today we're going to have you just respond to some questions on paper. So I'll just ask you a question, write the best that you can, okay?
Yeah, lately I've been noticing that she used to like to read the paper, but unfortunately now she doesn't anymore. And she used to like doing the crossword as well, and it tends to not make sense anymore.
Okay.
In summary, since the patient was very weak on their right side during the gross motor exam as compared to the left, this patient is experiencing right-sided hemiparesis. Due to the patient's lack of sensation on the right side during the pinprick test, this led us to believe they are having right-sided sensory loss. Another test that would be performed would test the patient's joint position sense, or proprioception. It would be expected to see right-sided sensory loss in this test as well. We did not include this test in the video due to time constraints. Based on the PT-OT evaluation and the caregiver's note that the patient cannot seem to see the right side of their environment, this patient is exhibiting right-sided homonymous hemianopsia. Based on the patient's ability to form and speak sentences rather confidently during dialogue, though the sentences are gibberish, as well as the caregiver's note that the patient has had a hard time holding a coherent conversation, this patient is exhibiting Wernicke's aphasia. And lastly, when visually cued to write their name, the patient wrote a gibberish word. This leads us to think they are experiencing alexia without agraphia. Alexia because they can't comprehend the written cue, but are not experiencing agraphia because they can still form a letter and symbol.